Aby ti nic neuniklo, dej odebírat tam dole, vždyť víš. A pokud se ti hra líbí, tak dej like. Díky.
Pumped and ready to go. Hey everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Great night for hockey, and we are officially underway. Pardubice's got a hold of it against the wall. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Shuts him down. And loses possession after a solid hit. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. 50-50. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Pardubice's won the draw. Sends a pass over. Here they come through center and into the offensive end.
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your former team for the first time. Listen, you're friends with a lot of the players that are on the ice. You know their tendencies, but when you step on it, you are enemies, and you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end of the game, guess what? You want the bragging rights.
Vsetín's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Sahorna. Vsetín's got the puck against the half wall. And took that one out of the net. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Dynamo's looking to break out. And now he tries to get it across to Sedlak. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Pardubice's going to start with the puck in their own end.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out. Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive. Sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards. And that minor, it's going to be a boarding call.
Vsetín sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
For the scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Pardubice's got the puck shorthanded. Play whistle dead as the puck goes into the bench, and I think that woke up a few players. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. So Hornets won the draw, and they're on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kaut.
Carcillo's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Vsetín's got the puck in the defensive end. Here they come up along the wing. Center feed, and that doesn't connect. Scoops up the puck, and the puck's booted away. Takes that pass back at the point, and he had an answer with that save. Gets it out of his own end. Vsetín's got a hold of it along the wall. All alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
He see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Vsetín got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Pumps it away in his own end. Trying to clear. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Huge steal in his own end. Pardubice's got it in their own zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Chance in front, and he rings the post.
Oh, a great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
He was locked in there. Takes the feed. Big time stop there. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Late goings of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Vsetín won the defensive zone draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. To his teammate. Fires it. How did he stop that one?
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And he takes the pass. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Well, James, these games can be boring for us up in the booth. They can also be boring for their players, as there's not a lot of offense being generated and real tight defensively.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. The Hornets won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Made that stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Back in with intention. Stopped by the goaltender. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Here's a drive. Makes the save. Oh, there's some body contact. And here's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? And this is a critical juncture of the game. And you are on the offensive side of the puck. You want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender is fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Meadows got it in the defensive end. Dudek's carrying it ahead. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Vsetín got it in their own zone. Dynamo's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Bros. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Slick feed. Moves around along the half wall. And that goes off a body. Back to the point it goes. Denies him on the slapper. Vsetín looking to break out. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Pardubice's gained the line and into the zone. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What an opportunity, and delivers.
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Pardubice Pardubice's got to find a way to build off this one-goal lead now here, Cheryl, in the back half of period number 2.
Well, it's essential that they do, and they can't be comfortable with this lead because they haven't been strong the entire game. They haven't managed the puck, and they certainly haven't held possession. So they've got to find a way to attack on their toes and put their opponent on their heels.
Dynamo's got possession here in the offensive zone. Into the attacking end. Shot. Fantastic save. Quick shot. Oh, wow. Another great stop.
Carcillo's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity.
He's got a step. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, Pardubice's up 1-0. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
Vsetín's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Puck exits the zone. And all alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
Oh, and this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Pardubice's got possession while undermanned. A little banging and crashing now. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And he's knocked off the puck there. And a strong effort on that play. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. Here's the pass. There's the save. Now it's picked up by the defense. Rose takes it into the offensive end. Dynamo's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And that's a solid... They got a stick! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
And he hangs on just as time runs out. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Vsetín's going to have to work quickly here on this man advantage if they hope to strike. Considered a win for the penalty. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Kaut. And he's taken down, the official's arm signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here. Kaut's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping. Vsetín's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Pardubice's won the face-off deep in their own end. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Vsetín's been battling this entire game, and it's been back and forth and still tied. They were looking to get the go-ahead goal there with that good look, but it goes off the pipe.
Trying to get out of the defensive end. Gets it out of his own end. Scrum ensues along the boards. Rose Pardubice grabs the puck inside his own territory. Takes a shot. Makes the save with the trapper. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Dynamo's got it in the defensive zone. Vsetín's gained possession along the boards. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out. Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
As we get set for the face-off, a chance to see both teams in a little 4-on-4 action here.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
And that one's denied. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. What a stop right there! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Slides it up front. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Dynamo's got the puck along the wall. And they come up with possession off that battle. Handles the pass.
Dudex almost back on the ice.
Vsetín's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Dynamo's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash.
You can have all the ozone possession time on a power play in the world, and you don't convert. Why? Because that's where you have it, on the outside. You have to find ways to create seams, diagonal lines to the net, be able to shoot off the pass and get scoring opportunities.
Unit goes right back to work.
When the power play isn't working, you have to adjust. You got to get net front presence, take away the eyes of the goaltender. And what it does is it also draws defensive coverage to you. More traffic in front, more lanes open for the shooter.
Here he is on the backhand. And a solid save there as we play on. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Pardubice's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And they send it down the ice. Can't keep a hold of it. Vsetín's got the puck in their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Denies him in front.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Vsetín's got it now. Taken along the wall by Soubojů. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Pushes it across to Soubojů. Takes the pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal on the power play.
And specialty teams are critical, and this is exactly why you have the opportunity to change the momentum in the game, and you do it with an executed power play. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Vsetín's hard work here to start this third period has paid off as they've now taken a one-goal lead.
Well, and they've outplayed their opponent. There's no question about it, James. They've had the majority of possession, and they didn't get frustrated. Instead, they get the go-ahead goal. I expect it could be the domino effect here. Pucks could start dropping.
Fires it. No room for that one to get through. Here he is with the backhander. Answered the call on that play. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Pardubice's got the puck.
Well, we saw the hit, James. We know how hard it was.
Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it. Well, great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
Dynamo's got the tying goal, and now can they find that go-ahead goal, Cheryl?
They continue the momentum, they certainly can. They look like they're playing free, so they're moving their feet. They're being creative, and they're attacking. They're looking to win this game, not just keep it at evens.
Parcillo's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's all tied up. Dudek's quick stick off the draw wins possession. What a play defensively to block that. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And he loses control here. Picked up along the wall by Kelp. And there's the save. They're really clicking here in the offensive end. All sorts of pressure. There's a hit. Inside the offensive zone. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Moves it quickly over to Kaut. Nice zone entry from the left. There's a shot. Gets in front of it. Grabs it in his own end. Quick pass to Dudek. Pardubice's got the puck along the boards. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And he takes the feed. Vsetín's got the puck against the boards. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
And now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Vsetín's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack, and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
Pardubice's got a hold of the puck now. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Inside of the last minute here in this third. Dynamo's across the blue line. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Dynamo's and scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, it will. It'll seal the deal, James. The insurance marker, and a lot of fun as well. Goal scoring is fun. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Vsetín's tenacity on full display after that empty netter.
Yeah, and they earned the empty net, right, James? They got themselves a lead. They were urgent all game, and they just capitalized at the right time.
Pumps it away here in the neutral zone. Puts it on net, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Dynamo's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Quick feed to Kessel. Quick shot. Big save just as time runs out. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Lots of power play goals in this one, and this was just, Cheryl, a team that was just outworking the opposition tonight.
Yeah, and they were putting them on their heels, wearing them down, and that's why they got the power play opportunities, James. But you have to find a way to cash in when you get them, where the momentum can go the other way. They capitalized, and it's the reason they were successful tonight.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the the truck. I'm James. She's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.